On May 22nd at LFA 233, 2 titles will be on the line inside the LFA cage. In the main event, newly crowned welterweight champion Jonathan Piersma looks to begin his championship reign.
Jonathan Piersma with another submission win!
Across from him stands a brutal finisher with bad intentions, Diego Bianchini. The co-main event will see the lightweight title up for grabs as Richie Miranda aims to defend his title for the 2nd time.
Harris is over! That is all!
It all goes down on May 22nd at LFA 233.
What's up, LFA Nation? Welcome to the LFA number 233 preliminary bouts live on Spectation Sports. Ron Kruk, thrilled to be joined by the former UFC champ and Hall of Famer Sugar Rashad Evans is back in the broadcast booth. Great to have you back here.
Oh man, it's good to be back. It's been a long time.
It has, man, and you're kind of a big deal here in Western New York.
I mean, I'm pretty big in this area. You know, I grew up not too far from here, so.
Absolutely. Well, great night to be here. We thought we had a World Championship doubleheader coming to you on the main card, and we still kind of do, although the former welterweight champion, Jonathan Piersma, missed championship weight yesterday, Rashad, so he had to relinquish his title. Now, nothing changes for the challenger, the Brazilian Diego Bianchini. If he wins, he becomes the new welterweight champ. And what a matchup in the co-main event. The LFA 155-pound strap is on the line when the champion, Richie Miranda, defends his strap for the 2nd time, and he takes on promotional newcomer and a guy from right here in his backyard, Robert Barricchio.
You know, with Piersma, he just has to chalk it up. You know, he can't stew on it too long. When you miss weight, it's a bit disappointing, but at the same time, today is fight day, and that's where his mind needs to be on, fight day, because in front of him, he has a very tough Bianchini who's kind of feeling disrespected because he misses the weight.
That's true.
And in the co-main event, I mean, listen, we got Miranda, 2-time LFA champ. I mean, what he does is with pace and pressure is unbelievable, but he's got a very tough Barricchio making his LFA debut, and he is very pumped up and believes he has what it takes to keep the belt.
Well said. He is extremely confident coming into his first ever LFA title fight. That is the 2 championship bouts going down at the top of the hour on Vice TV. Don't miss it. But first, we've got a triple header here on Spectation Sports, and here is our lineup. Up first, Hixenbaugh meets unbeaten Alan Holloway. Then Kevin Carrier returns to the octagon to face Zaki Mohsin in a key lightweight matchup. And then Soufiane Cabil puts his spotless record on the line when he tangles with Eli Evangelista. Fighters are entering into the octagon as we speak. So we will check out the tail of the tape, powered by Joya Fight Gear. Jake Hixenbaugh is 27 years old. Alan Holloway, 4 years younger. Very similar attributes. Both men are 6'2", have 77-inch reaches, and made the weight for this 160-pound catchweight matchup. Now, to kick off the LFA 233 preliminary bouts here on Spectation Sports is the voice of the LFA Octagon, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live around the world tonight for continuing preliminary action here at LFA 233. And now we are set to go for 3 5-minute rounds in a catchweight at 160 pounds, brought to you tonight by Joya Gear, the official glove of the LFA. Visit joyagear.com for all your combat sports needs. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial arts stands 6'2", weighing in 160 pounds. He holds a 2-0 professional record with both wins coming by way of submission. Representing Michigan MMA Academy, fighting out of Saline, Michigan, Alan Holloway. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a grappler standing 6'2", weighing in 159.2 pounds. He holds a 3-5 professional records with all 3 wins coming by way of submission. representing Bone MMA, fighting out of Rochester, New York, Jake Hitman Hixenbaugh. Your referee, Matt Rocca.
All right, guys, we went over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do so now, and make your way back to your corners.
Alan Holloway and Jake Hixenbaugh. There is Holloway with the blue tape, black trunks, undefeated at 2-0. Making his debut tonight, Rashad, and Hixenbaugh 0-1 in the LFA so far, looking for his first victory tonight.
Man, watching these guys in film study, they both had so many attributes that were so similar. To me, this fight comes down to who can win the grappling exchanges. They both like to bring the fight here, but it's about who can dominate in these positions. Early out, you see Allen with a nice over-under grip here.
Hey, come down with your hands a little bit, please, Allen.
And Hixenbaugh with the body lock right now. You're spot on, Rashad. Both these guys, 3 submission wins for Hixenbaugh and 2 for Holloway.
Man, look at the way Holloway is just punishing inside with those knees, and that's the difference maker. That steals your energy late in the fight.
Now Holloway able to break free, create some distance. He loves to throw those kicks, but there's a kick from him.
Oh, nice body kick from Hixenbaugh. Oh,
feels like it.
Looks like Hixenbaugh was bothered by something for a second.
Yeah, for sure. Might have been a little bit of a low blow, but action continues. And now the first takedown attempt from Jake Hixenbaugh. Nice sprawl and defense so far.
Yeah, Hixenbaugh is going to have to keep on moving his feet. He's going to stay there stationary. He's going to get beat.
Wow, and there's a big slam. Hixenbaugh scores the first takedown and plants Holloway on his back.
Man, but unfortunately, Holloway's already working his way back up. You want to get something for a slam like that.
100%.
At least
right.
10 seconds, Crump.
Exactly. Come on. Right back up, though. So we're coming up on 3 minutes to go. Alan Holloway.
Oh, nice knee to the body. It looks like they set down Hixenbaugh.
An opportunity here, but a very dangerous man on the ground, Jake Hixenbaugh. 2 first-round finishes, 1 win via rear naked choke, 1 guillotine. Also has an arm triangle, so he loves to hunt those arms.
You know,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you know, you go at a weight like 155 if you're 6'2", because you're like, you know, I'm going to have the size advantage. I'm going to be bigger than most of my opponents. And then you get matched up with your equal. And then all that advantage goes away.
So well said, no doubt. His doppelganger here. Just past the midway point, and some hammer fists there from Alan Holloway. The side of the head of Hixenbaugh.
Yeah, Hixenbaugh can't stop in that position. You got to keep moving his feet or something. Get his head out, try to do a duck out and get out to an angle or something, because staying in front is going to get him caught in a position like he is right now.
23-year-old Alan Holloway from Michigan. Jake Hixenbaugh from Rochester, New York.
He's hunting that dart show. Let's get that leg. He's got that leg. Oh, he's tapping.
Holloway done it!
Oh, man.
Forces Jake Hixenbaugh to tap out. Beautiful submission. Rashad, you saw it coming. He sunk in that darce, and that was really the beginning of the end.
It really wasn't. It seemed as if like he was losing a little bit of blood and circulation to his head before he even tapped, because he was knocked out almost as soon as the referee broke up the fight once he tapped.
Making a statement, Alan Holloway, undefeated as a pro and amateur, stays perfect tonight. Went 6-0 as an amateur, Rashad, now 3-0. Beautiful. He came in with 3 triangle choke victories. It got a couple of those as an amateur and 2 first-round finishes, but as a pro, he keeps his 100% finishing rate intact.
I mean, it's about keeping composure. In a moment like that, he got slammed by Hixenbaugh, but then seeing an opportunity here off of a missed shot and got in on the darts and realized what he needed to do right away. With those long arms, it becomes such an advantage because you can use so much leverage and you don't really have to use so much strength at all. With those long arms, as you see right here, just locking it in, don't really have it. He's gonna make the adjustment here with the hands and cinch it up a little bit more, get a little tighter, and now he's gonna break him down. And once he breaks him down and makes the step, the pressure's on his head already, and Hixenbaugh's feeling it. And he's looking to tap almost immediately, like he's been losing air for a while, and now he just went critical.
You're spot on. Beautiful choke out. His second win via darts, 3rd submission win, and his 3rd first-round finish. I mean, that's how you begin your pro career, man.
Oh, my gosh. It gets no better than that. That builds up confidence like no other, and it really helps you get to your skill set.
All right, let's get the official time inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Matt Rocca, called to stop this fight. 3 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by tap out in a Bravo choke, Alan Holloway.
Rashad, very impressed with this young man, 23 years old, out of Michigan. Purple belt BJJ, but in 2024, Detroit Golden Gloves winner. That means a lot. And another finish and his 3rd straight victory to begin his pro career.
Man, it's excellent. One thing I can say about this performance is composure. He kept himself composed when there were some moments in the fight where Hixenbaugh was getting off, but then he kept his composure, and because of so, he found a submission and got the win.
9th career win going back to his amateur career. Remember the name Alan Holloway gets a big win here tonight in his LFA debut. Well, 2 title fights headline this loaded LFA number 233 card from here in Western New York. And here's a preview of what's to come on Fights TV.
New York is a stop where statements are made. And tonight is Salamanca. Gold is on the line. The LFA has built champions for the world stage. And at LFA 233, a championship doubleheader promises more. In the main event, welterweight champion Jonathan Piersmer enters with power, confidence, and a chance to cement his place atop the division. But across the cage stands Diego Biancani, always dangerous and ready to defend his ground at all costs. In the co-main event, the West Coast King, Richie Miranda, enters enemy territory with the lightweight division watching, aiming to cement his reign with a 2nd title defense. But Robert Mauricio has built his reputation on knockout power and composure under pressure. The kind of fighter built for championship moments. And before the title fights, the next generation is already rising. Because inside the LFA cage, opportunity is earned under pressure. But tonight, Salamanca becomes the proving ground for champions. LFA 233, live on Vice TV.
Five massive fights, including 2 for a title, coming your way on Vice TV as we check out the fight odds powered by DimeBet. And Rashad, first up, you look at that main event, and the former champion Jonathan Piersmer coming in as a big -303 favorite, and a very live underdog in Diego Biancani. He is +207. Going through a couple of the other second championship fight, Richie Miranda, the title holder, comes in at -189. And the newcomer, Mauricio, who, as we said in the open, comes in extremely confident, +133. biggest favorite on the card at minus 833 is Peralta. But this one kind of stands out to me a little bit, Rashad. A lot of shine coming in on Dan Holtz, the undefeated fighter from Manchester, England. And he is a plus 122 dog when he's taken on another undefeated fighter in Stan Dorsonville.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Stan and Dan Holt, I think this fight is going to be fight of the night. You know, one thing I say about Dan is he's actually dynamite. You know, he's great in front of the camera. He's got a great energy about him, and he brings the fight. From the minute that he has the fight, he's going to be bothering you the whole time. He's going to make it so that
he's going to
be talking the whole time.
Yeah, for sure.
And listen, that's what a fight is. A fight is you got to find many ways to beat your opponent, and he does it before the fight, but when he gets in the cage, he unleashes another level. He's got a very nice, smooth style, and I'm telling you, man, this kid is butter.
Yeah, but don't sleep on Stan Dorsonville.
He's
coming back after a couple of major surgeries, one for retina and one for an ACL replacement, but he is coming in and he feels like this is a huge, huge opportunity for him to make a statement.
Absolutely. You know, Stan Dorsonville, you know, he's one of those guys who does everything so well and exceptionally well. He can spin back, he can wrestle. He has a very good, patient style, but at the same time, he brings a lot of pressure, and he's very confident in his game, and that confidence speaks volumes once that bell rings.
Fight odds are powered by DimeBit. DimeBit, the official sports betting partner and online casino of the Legacy Fighting Alliance. Very close odds for all of these matchups tonight. The one, you know, coming in, kicking off with the lightweights and Edmilson Santos, the minus 244 favorite. We have seen Shaheen Santana here in the LFA from Brooklyn, New York, now fighting out of Miami. Santana has a win over the UFC's Isaac Thompson, so you know that he is a very live underdog there. And the only other one that we hadn't really talked about is the matchup between a couple, Ezekiel Peralta, the Black Lion, making his LFA debut, and so is Roman Kuroshvili coming in, looking for his 9th career win. He trains out with Ray Longo and the Ray Longo fight team.
You know what, man? I'll tell you what, Kuroshvili, you know, he's coming in as a big underdog, but he's not bad at all. What he's able to do on the ground, he's so offensive from his back. He catches guys in submission. You don't see a lot of people grappling from the back or finding submission, but Kuroshvili does do that pretty well.
All right, let's get to our second bout here on Spectation Sports and check out the tail of the tape powered by VP.net. Crash, Kevin Carrier, 33 years old, and Zaki Mohsin is 5 years younger and 2 inches shorter. Carrier will try to utilize a 4.5 reach advantage. And what has been kind of an ugly trend here in Western New York. The scale got some victories yesterday. Koshin weighed in way over the limit. He will forfeit a percentage of his paycheck to Carrier. All right, let's get the action rolling back inside to Mike Kendall.
This contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by VP.net, the only VPN that can't spy on you. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5'10", weighed in 159.4 pounds. He holds a 2-2 professional record, with both wins coming by way of knockout. Representing Kaizen MMA, fighting out of Fairfax, Virginia, by way of Kabul, Afghanistan, Zaki Mohsin. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a Rex Kwon style fighter, standing 6 foot tall, weighed in 155.4 pounds. He holds a 4-2 professional record, with 1 win coming by way of knockout and 2 wins by way of submission. Representing Synthesis BJJ, fighting out of Rochester, New York, Kevin Crash Carrier. Your referee, Todd Anderson.
Gentlemen, went over the
rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, do so now. Back to your corners.
Zaki Mohsin looking for his first victory here inside the LFA Octagon. Comes in with a 2-2 record. Kevin Carrier 4-2 overall. 2-2 here inside the LFA Octagon. Ron Kruk and the champ Rashad Evans with the cage side. LFA lightweight division, one of the stacked divisions on display right now.
You know, I seen Mohsin yesterday after the weigh-ins, and he was like, "Oh man, Rashad, you know, I'm a big fan." He said, "I got something for you, special for you tomorrow." I said, "What you gonna do?" He said, "Oh, you're gonna jump up, you're gonna be excited."
I love it. I think all these young top prospects here in the LFA, we're excited to have you, Hall of Famer. It's great. You dropped some amazing knowledge for these kids, and I know they appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, I just try to give it back and let these guys know, because I remember what it's like being in this position, you know. But, you know, these guys are looking for this, a means to an end to get to the next level. But honestly, this is where the biggest fun is at. This is where you really start to find your fighting spirit and really understand who you are as a fighter in the regional circuit.
I love that. And you also told them you got to enjoy it. You can't just be so uber focused on that next level, and then you get there and you're like, wow, what happened? I went 3-0 in the LFA Octagon. I should have enjoyed that more. You know, I think it was great advice. This is the proving grounds, and these athletes need to enjoy their time.
Absolutely. Look at that big punch. Wow.
Mohsin looks real big. Again, he did come in, and he came in heavy, missed some weight, but Kevin Carrier was like, I don't care, I'm going to fight no matter what.
That's good, I like that. You know, he didn't really know what Mohsin was going to bring. I watched a few interviews, he said he didn't have much film on him.
Right.
But he knew that he had a big right hand. You know, Mohsin has also Olympic judo wrestling background.
Exactly.
He was a Virginia state champion, so he has that as well too. And maybe that's why he throws punches the way he does, because he's not afraid in the grappling scenarios. 2
knockouts in his 2 victories. 3rd-degree black belt in judo. The opposite side, Kevin Carrier with the purple belt in BJJ. Strong ground game. Couple of submission wins on his resume, 1 via arm triangle and 1 via guillotine.
Yeah, Carrier's got so much patience right now. Look at him trying to overwhelm him with just a lot of in his face, a lot of showing things, but then just touching him with the jab and just trying to really establish his range and kind of slowing Mohsin down a little bit to get him thinking, give him some pause.
Mohsin only had 1 fight as an amateur, 4 total as a pro. Carrier 6 as a pro, but had a long amateur career. Won 3 titles as an amateur.
You know, speaking about Carrier just touching Mohsin, but he's going to have to actually hit him with something, because a guy walks you down like that, they feel comfortable and they feel like, you know what, you don't have the power. You got to sting him with something to at least let him know that you got some bite as well.
Mohsin punches his way into the first takedown of the fight. Lance Carrier on his back, who's very dangerous, but now some big-time hammer fists. Watch that up kick from Carrier. Mohsin right back down.
And I like that he softened him up right away with some ground and pound. So many times guys get up to the ground and they want to play the position game.
Yeah.
But it's about these big shots.
Yeah, he's got some dynamite in those fists, no doubt about it. Inside the guard of Carrier, trying to slow down the onslaught here early from Zaki Mohsin.
Yeah, what Carrier's going to need to do, he's going to have to get his neck off of that cage, because he has no ability to really posture up at all if his neck is bent against that cage. Oh, what a powerful shot.
Right to the side of the temple.
Carrier can't take much more of these. He's got to get off the cage.
Rip that body shot. Overhand right now from Mohsin. Teeing off, looking for a takedown. But now Carrier looking to tack the neck, but back on his back. Oh, wow.
It looked like he had it pretty tight for a second. But I mean, the Mohsin is just really putting a lot of pressure and utilizing the up and down, working that dynamic. Once he landed a takedown on Carrier, it became so much more easier for him to land that overhand right, because now Carrier was worried about the shot coming in and getting a takedown.
Big round so far for Mohsin, looking for his first win. Training Kaizen MMA.
Yeah, Carrier's got to get his neck off the cage there. He has no ability to really mount any kind of proper defense for himself. He's just in a position like that, you're gonna catch a big punch.
Yeah, and he is eating some big shots. Gets up and bell sounds. You know, I'll say this about Kevin Carrier. I've called a lot of his fights, Rashad, and he seems to, this is the way that he really gets going. He takes some time to click that switch. But he can't eat a lot more shots from Mohsin because he's been dropping some hammers.
Yeah, look at this here, right here. Mohsin just finding a way to get in. He goes for the takedown. Nice trip and just off the body lock there. But when he gets there, he's not going to just hold position. He wants to really rain down some punishment, and that's going to make the next phase of his attack even better. Right there, the overhand. Now he's gotten Carrier worried about the takedown. Now he can hit that overhand and land an easier takedown. After a while, the rinse and repeat, it gets much easier to get the takedown once he's already taken a few shots.
Great point. Low cut on the forehead. Zaki Mohsin. But I want to focus on Carrier. Rashad, if you're in his corner, what are you telling him? What does he need to do to turn the tide here in the second?
He's got to wake up and he's got to keep his back to the center of the cage. He's finding himself getting backed up to the center of the cage, and he's got to land a punch that's gonna make Mohsin really
at least think about it, right?
At least think about it.
Slow him down a bit. Sure. Well said. All right, round number 2, LFA lightweight division.
See, this is opportunity not just to pop, but to really hit with something.
And Carrier just ducked under a big shot done by Mohsin. Heater, yeah.
That was a heater.
Well said. Back in Salamanca, New York, in the Seneca Allegheny Event Center. It's LFA and number 233. Follow the promotion on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting. No sneaky hook from Kevin Carrier.
Yeah, and he's really starting to find his rhythm right now. I think he needs to really work off the fakes and feints. He's kind of throwing his hand out there, but he's not really adding any tempo changes that really comes in effect when it comes to really making someone think that you're coming when you're not. There you go. He's got to fight with a little bit more urgency.
I agree.
Carrier,
he needs to, flip the switch here.
Yeah.
Start being the aggressor. Under 4 minutes to go. Now Mohsin seems to be reaching a little bit.
Mohsin seems to be a little tired.
Yes, sir.
He seems to have gotten a little tired.
And that was part of Kevin Carrier's game plan, feeling that Mohsin would start to gas out a little bit.
Well, you can tell the big sign of that is going, but oh, wow. Whoa.
Punches his way in. Carrier fending off the takedown, and will reset on the Monster Energy logo.
And believe it or not, that's a win for Carrier, right? He didn't go down. He evaded some big shots, but now he's back in his face and not allowing Mohsin to get a chance to regain himself.
So in Zaki Mohsin's 2 victories, he had 2 first-round finishes, and the total time was only 1 minute and 17. This is his his lightweight debut. He's fought at 160, 165, and 170.
Wow.
So first time he botched a weight cut, trying to make lightweight.
You know, I feel if Carrier really just kind of bit down on his mouthpiece and really started to push the pace, he could have really had Mohsin in trouble, but he allowed him to relax and rest up and then have that big burst that ended up taking him down.
Yes, and that was too easy of a takedown from Mohsin. Yeah, you felt like Carrier was gaining momentum, and then he kind of took the foot off the gas, and Mohsin gets the takedown, and he'll let Carrier up. Fight starts on the feet.
I don't like that he just let him up without hitting him with something. Give him something. Hit him with something. Make him cover up. Don't just let him get up and feel comfortable about it, you know? This is a fight.
100%. That little hook hit the back of Mohsin's head. And He
What a
seems
shot
to be,
by Carrier.
yeah, now letting the jab fly, just misses with the elbow. Oh, but a huge takedown from Mohsin to stop the aggression from Kevin Carrier. But that was Carrier's biggest flurry so far of the fight.
And this was going to make this round difficult to judge, is the fact that we've seen Carrier have these great moments in the fight, and for the most part, he's been really controlling the pace, but it's these couple takedowns that really is telling a different story.
Yeah.
And here's another thing, Ron. When you get taken down by a fighter like Mohsin, you get up different because of what he puts on top of you, with punches, with the pressure. It takes a lot out of you every single time you get up. You're not getting up the same.
Yeah, well said. Under a minute to go. Yeah, that was a huge takedown for Mohsin. Carrier was doing some damage, and as we said, very dangerous off his back, couple submission wins.
Carrier really needs to do is he needs to get the underhook, that right arm underhook, and start. He's already sitting to his hip, but he needs to get that underhook right now. That underhook will really help him start to get out to an angle, but right now he's finding himself getting balled up again.
And I love what Mohsin's corner's doing, just yelling as a very close second round could go either way.
Absolutely.
One last flurry could be the difference in the eyes of the judges.
Well, it's the impression that gets left by the end of the round, and when you're getting off your back with some blood on your face, it just doesn't look good.
No,
if you carry it.
Some judges have short-term memories. They remember what happened here at the end, and it was all Zaki Mohsin the end of the second round after it started off a big second round for Kevin Carrier.
Oh, man, Carrier was doing his thing with these punch combinations, you know. He was mixing it up, changing the tempo up a little bit, and he was finding his mark. But you see, Mohsin was not allowing him to just get comfortable like that, and he was able to find a few takedowns. But it was a very close round, hard to score, and primarily because of these takedowns that Mohsin was able to hit on Carrier. But Carrier still had his moments once he got back up on his feet. That right hand, that left hook is something that is hitting for him. He needs to make sure that once he hits that, he maintains his distance and really is ready to fight, because Mohsin is going to be coming back.
Yeah, very difficult round to judge. I thought that Carrier definitely did some more damage early on, but then the takedowns by Mohsin turned the tide. But look at Mohsin's face; he's showing a lot of damage right now.
He's wearing it. He's wearing it. And the crazy part about it is, watching Carrier punch, you don't think that he's really hitting that hard.
So
it kind of looks like he's slapping.
Yes.
But he got to be heavy-handed.
They're doing some damage, no doubt about it.
He's heavy-handed or something. Look at him.
Another right, and Mohsin fires back. I think Kevin Carrier's gaining some confidence here on the feet. I'd like to see a little bit more movement from Carrier.
Yeah, I like to see him show a little bit more tempo changes. You know, he's been fighting at that one tempo as far as with his punches. There's a nice 1-2.
Beautiful 1-2 lands.
And when he goes, he's fantastic. And it's like, why don't you just keep going, you know?
Yeah.
He looks like he's in shape to do it. It looks like he's just, it's sparring for him. He's really relaxed.
Yeah, he has an opportunity here. I like that, going to the body now. Mohsin is slowing down, start ripping some body shots.
And this is the part where Carrier has to really get ready, because here comes Mohsin, right? Yeah. When he starts getting off, he has to understand, once he starts hitting a little run, Mohsin is going to come back and try to get a takedown or hit with a big right hand.
So there was at least one of the few flurries from Carrier. Heard some punches and bunches. Both fighters ripping low kicks to the calves.
I'll tell you, when Carrier goes, he's pretty dynamite when he goes. And I bet when he watches this fight back, he's going to be upset with himself because he just didn't go enough. Like, he's got it, you know. He has the ability to hang in there and really do some things that can probably end this fight.
Yeah, look at this. He fends off the takedown and is attacking the neck.
This looks serious. It looks deep. He's got the choke.
Oh!
Wow.
Out of nowhere, Kevin Carrier submission win. Rochester, New York is going nuts. And what a victory for Carrier.
You know, looking at his face right there, he's talking to himself, and I can just see in his face, he was like, man, this fight was a lot harder than it needed to be, and a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
He tells me every time after these fights, oh man, I should have started stronger. I should have come out more on fire. Well, maybe this is just his thing, you know? And there he is with our social media specialist and his wife, Carly. I will tell you what, Kevin Carrier back in the win column. And the bar tonight here at the Seneca Allegheny Casino with his wife, Carly, it is on.
And it all started with the hands. Carrier landed some big shots. That right hand, even that left hook was something that was really hurting Mohsin. And then here you go. He shoots in. Lazy shot up. Carrier sees an opportunity. Not going to miss it. And he grabs that choke. Grabs it hard, and look how he's pulling up on it. It's so tight.
That is textbook, man. Textbook chokeout. And he knew it. I mean, that was it.
Absolutely. What a great performance, and a way to find himself by the end of that fight. You know, sometimes the fight don't always go the way you want to, but if you find yourself by the end of the fight, all is well, that ends okay.
Just get that W, my man. That's all that counts. Kevin came over while you were breaking the highlights down. He's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm like, don't apologize, man. That's your 5th career win and another finish. So, I mean, great performance, a game effort from Zaki Mohsin, who really was in control in that opening round. Round 2 was extremely close to call. I mean, really, Kevin Carrier could have been down 2-0 in that 3rd round.
I think he was down 2-0 going that round, but it's just the way that he found his composure and didn't fight desperate. That's what I'm most impressed about. He didn't fight it desperate.
So
he didn't overextend himself. He stayed calm and almost too calm to an extent, but he found his opportunity when it was there.
And the disappointment on the face of Zaki Mohsin, still looking for that elusive first victory inside the LFA octagon. Only 28 years old. I'm sure he will rebound, but he's gonna look at the highlights here and probably be pretty frustrated with how that all played out. So Kevin Carrier gets another victory. Let's get the official time of the submission. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Todd Anderson, called to stop this fight. 1 minute, 56 seconds into the 3rd and final round for your winner. By tap out in the guillotine choke, Kevin Carrier.
2nd victory via guillotine for Kevin Carrier. Improves to 5-2. And he's right back in the win column, Rashad.
It's got to be a good feeling. It's got to be a good feeling to find your way. After the fight did not start out the way you wanted to. But you know what? This is what this MMA journey is about. It's about being able to say, I'm going to find a way to get my hand raised no matter what. And he did just that.
Absolutely. Huge victory. He was coming off a decision loss back at LFA 223 in November. I know he was fighting through a couple of injuries, including a sprained ankle. But none of that matters now. Kevin Carrier gets his 5th career win. Well, tonight's LFA 233 main event features New York product Jonathan Piersma looking to stay on the UFC's radar with another win. Unfortunately, the former champ had to forfeit his welterweight strap yesterday when he missed a championship weight. His opponent from Brazil, Diego Bianchini, is ready for the biggest opportunity of his life.
My name's Jonathan Piersma. I'm fighting tonight as the main event in my own hometown. So it gives a lot of people I grew up with and know, family, friends, a chance to, drive out. Getting 2 opportunities in a row is really cool and unexpected. I enjoy being an underdog. I love when people are always picking against me, odds are always way against me. So Maybe being the favorite for once, that's cool too. People finally come around. So titles are cool, this and that, but I'm just going to win a dominant fight. If I was the first fight in the prelims or main event, doesn't matter to me. Going there tonight, dominant performance, dominant finish. I think at a certain point they can't deny me forever.
I'm Diego Bianchini, I'm 29, and I'm going to fight for the LFA belt tonight. I'm from São Paulo, Brazil, and representing the Fighting Nerds. That time that I was gamble a lot, you know, smoking, vaping, and going to clubs and drinking a lot, I wasn't really focused. I didn't know exactly who I want to be. Now I know that I want to be a champion, you know, that's the only goal for my life now. I like to provoke the guys too. I'm the Brazilian bad boy, I don't give a shit. I say what I want to say, and they know that I am the full package. When I take this belt, it will be the best feeling of the world, the Brazilian bad boy. Pisma, nobody give a shit for Pisma. Everybody want a real champion like the Brazilian bad boy, so that will be amazing, you know, the real champion like me.
Championship fights 2 and 3. We'll have another doubleheader coming your way from Brazil next week. But what a matchup we have in the welterweight division. Even though Piersma can't win the title, he's definitely on the UFC radar. And if he gets another finish, he might make the jump. The BJJ black belt, Rashad, 7 career submission wins for the Warhawk. And he also has 5 first-round finishes.
Man, you know, that right there really speaks to just what he does on the ground. It's not just about taking the guy down, holding him down in position. It's about really making them pay. He can stand up, yes, for sure, but where he specializes is when he gets you down to the ground, he's going to take a lot out of you. He's tenacious with the takedown, and he's even more tenacious when he gets on top because he's extremely heavy. He finds a submission. He'll soften you up with some big blows. Jonathan Piersma is a guy who is focused, driven for the next level.
Oh, this is a fun guy, Diego Bianchini. He'll bring some crazy stuff into the LFA octagon.
It's crazy and it works. He finds submissions everywhere. The way that he's able to find it in the scrambles and transitions is really uncanny, but it really shows how present he is when he's out there in the octagon, because you see here, boom, you leave your leg out there, I'm going to keep that. I'm taking it home. I'm using it for a souvenir. That's the kind of guy Bianchini is.
Absolutely, stepping in on short notice to replace injured Martin Camillo. Well, after winning the lightweight title last April, defended it in August, champ Richie Miranda is back.
Man, Miranda is something special. And it's not even just the way he fights. It's more or less, to me, his mindset. His mindset, to me, is so impressive because he's a guy who can take a bit and then has the durability to find it on the other side. His fight IQ is truly what makes him the champion, the two-time champion, and going again to defend it again because he's such a smart fighter and at the same time a brawler.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll have a tough test in front of him with that man, the East Coast Robert Barricchio. Power in his punches, 5 career knockouts, 4 TKOs.
And Barricchio's coming into this fight with so much confidence. He can do it everywhere though, folks. I mean, his stand-up is pretty nasty. He has very patient stand-up, fighting out of Tiger Shul MMA, and his wrestling. He says, I'm not a wrestler, but I can wrestle. And that's a big difference because, listen, MMA wrestling and wrestling is not the same. You still find a way to get it done.
Well said. Manchester, England's Dan Holt officially making his UFC debut tonight.
Oh, man. Someone called him Wonder Boy, and listen, I agree. He's got so much Wonder Boy to him. The way he moves, he's smooth, he's cool, he's got a lot, and this kid has a bright future.
His opponent, Stan Dorsonville, called him Timu Wonder Boy. Just throwing that out there. I love that. Undefeated Stan Dorsonville returns after a long layoff due to injuries.
Man, Stan Dorsonville is truly a talent in general. Look, this kid does not get greedy with anything. He's so well balanced as a fighter. He can strike really well. He can take you down. It does not matter where the fight goes. Stan Dorsonville is going to find a way to get his hand raised.
And Brazilian striker Edmond Nilson Santos finally returns to the cage after 14 months away.
Oh man, chaotic punches, but at the same time, so much power, so much confidence. And when he's going, he's not only headhunting, he can really hurt the body. He shows a lot of experience and a lot of dog in him. This guy is willing to fight and go wherever, but when he hits you, it's a little different.
Been training with the 2024 Coach of the Year, Plino Cruz. Look out, well, he'll meet the dangerous Shaheen Santana, who owns 7 submission wins and 9 victories.
And Santana is kicking too long with his nice long punches, but when he gets on your back, he's so hard to deal with because those long arms go to work. They can fit in the smallest cracks, Ron, and they'll submit you if they got to.
Checking out the fight odds powered by DimeBet. DimeBet, your official online casino and sports betting partner of the LFA. The main event, at least the title on the line for Diego Bianchini, who comes in with a plus 207 underdog. Jonathan Piersma said in that feature he loves to be the underdog. Well, not tonight. Comes in as a big minus 303 favorite. And then you were talking about it earlier, and I think everyone's super excited to see Dorsonville and Holt. Holt, maybe surprisingly, is the underdog coming into this one. Both men extremely confident tonight. Something's got to give.
I mean, somebody's always got to go, like they say, Ron, right?
Heck yes.
But you know, it just goes to show the level of matchmaking here at LFA. You know, they put the best against the best. These kids are young out in their career, but no matter who wins this fight tonight, they're gonna grow. You know, they're gonna grow. And when you're facing talent like you are against Holt and Dorsonville, I mean, this is amazing.
LFA 233 main card coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on Vice. But we are ready to keep the action rolling here on Spectation Sports. And let's check out the tail of the tape for this featherweight bout. Tail of the tape powered by Resolite. Soufiane Cabil is 25 years old and Eli Evangelista 1 year older. Both athletes stand 5'7". It's Evangelista who is 1 inch longer in the arms. Cabil, another fighter who lost to the scale yesterday, missing weight. Once again, we will get the action rolling here on Spectation Sports. A big matchup here in the LFA Featherweight division. Let's get the official fighter introductions from Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our third and final preliminary bout here at LFA 233, and it's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Featherweight division. Brought to you tonight by Resolite, the world's largest mat manufacturer, producing quality athletic mats since 1959. Resolite, the official mat supplier of the LFA. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5'7", weighed in 145.4 pounds. He holds a 4-1 professional record with 1 win coming by way of knockout and 1 by way of submission. Representing Renzo Gracie Academy, fighting out of New York, by way of Governador Valadares, Minas Gerais, Brazil, Eli Evangelista. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a combat sambo style fighter, standing 5'7", weighed in 146.6 pounds. He holds a perfect 3-0 professional record, representing Kaizen MMA, fighting out of Casablanca, Morocco, Soufiane Cabil. Your referee, Matt Rocca.
All right, guys, we went over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions at all times. If you want to touch gloves again, just go ahead and back to your corners.
Soufiane Cabil, a red tape, a black trunks, coming in with a spotless 3-0 record. Looking to take that O is that man, Eli Evangelista, 4-1 record, blue tape and the green shorts. Ron Kruk and Rashad Evans with you, and right away, Hill attacking that lead leg.
Man, these guys coming right out, getting right on it. No fill out, no nothing.
No, here we go. Final preliminary bout here on Spectation Sports. Follow the LFA on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting.
And Cabil, the teammate of Mohsin, so, you know, he's trying to get one back for the team.
Absolutely. Guys in MMA, Greco-Roman wrestling, and combat sambo background. BJJ blue belt. On the flip side, Eli Evangelista got his black belt from the legend Renzo Gracie back in 2024.
Gracie gym. I trained out of there for a while. Trained under Renzo Gracie. Got my black belt from Renzo Gracie.
Amazing. Not only one of the most talented mixed martial artists of all time, but one of the class acts in the sport too.
Absolutely. Oh wow, what a body kick by Evangelista.
Evangelista throwing his fists and letting his feet fly too as he punches his way in. Evangelista is coming off his first loss as a pro. Comes in 4-1. He was in a title fight against Shane Collins. See if he can quickly erase the memory of that defeat. One knockout, one submission win for Eli Evangelista. 3 decisions for Soufiane Cabil.
Man, these exchanges are pretty fiery with a lot of power. And it's even. It's going even ways. You know, they're really doing a good job of mixing it up, going to the body with punches and kicks. But I feel like the kicks are really taking center stage here. They're doing a lot of damage with these kicks.
I agree. High kick there from Cabil. 2.
You know, I like to see Evangelista get his back off the cage a little bit more and show more forward posture to back down Cabil, because when he goes, Cabil backs up.
Just past the midway point, opening round. LFA Featherweight division.
What a right hand by Cabil. It's fast. It's fast.
Oh, both fighters landing. Cabil's corner yelling to their fighter, attack that body.
Cabil does such a good job of changing stances so subtly you don't even realize it until the attack is coming at you.
Oh man, he's talking about Cabil having 3 wins via decision, but when he was an amateur, he had 3 knockouts, went 5-0, won a couple of amateur titles as well. From Casablanca, Morocco.
Now, Cabil is a special talent. I love the way he's moving. I love his fighting IQ. You know, he's fighting with good striking conversation. Everything is flowing together so well.
Evangelista pushing Cabil back as we approach the 1-minute mark.
Ron, there's a lot of bombs being thrown, but these guys are so defensively sound. You know, they're missing by margins some of these times.
You just get that feeling one of those lands.
Oh my
could be
gosh.
good night. High kick there delivered from Cabil. Good defense from Evangelista.
Nice defense by Evangelista.
Oh. Striking fest here in the first round, rolls on.
You know, something's got to be said about the accuracy of Cabil. He's so accurate with that right hand. I'm interested to see if he's going to throw a left hook behind it, because it seemed like it's the natural progression for the punch. He's landing that right hand so consistently.
Catches the kick, works into a body lock, looking for a takedown. His time is winding down here in the opening round. But nice defense there from Cabil to avoid the late round takedown from Evangelista.
You know, I like that punch into the clinch situation with a guy in Evangelista who's kind of on the back end as far as speed is concerned. He's getting caught. As you see here, Cabil is able to throw some body kick. He's a little bit faster as you see. You know, nice right hand. It's that left hook comes in. It's going to be a good night because he's really landing consistency with great accuracy.
Keep an eye on that as we enter into the second round for sure. Action-packed opening round between these two featherweights. Whistle sounds.
I think Evangelista has to kind of pick up right where he left off at, throwing punches into the clinch. Make Cabil, you know, have to really wrestle a little bit to get some lactic acid in the muscles to kind of slow him down a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Fighters touch gloves underway. LFA 233 from the Seneca Allegheny Event Center, Salamanca, New York. I mean, Cabil, like you mentioned, he does have that wrestling background, blue belt and BJJ, and Evangelista, the black belt under Renzo Gracie. But they're pretty content right now, Rashad, to stand and trade.
They are. I mean, it's a great exchange in the affair on the feet as well, too. I mean, you know, it's about who can be a little bit more clever. But right now, it's the accuracy of Cabil that's really landing and really leaving the biggest impression. Oh, nice straight left by Evangelista.
Evangelista keeps bouncing in and out, making Cabil guess a little bit, and there's a nice calf kick.
I like what Evangelista is doing now. He's got a little bit more movement, and he's getting off to the angle, and he's moving, using more of those angles and using more tempo changes, because standing in front of Cabil is a dangerous affair. He's going to catch you with something.
Absolutely. It's a quick way to end the evening. Cabil backing Evangelista up, but punch is not finding the target yet.
Man, I really love the efficiency of Cabil. He's just so efficient with everything. He throws a punch, it goes right back up to his face. When he switches side, there's no weird pause. He's ready to go defensively and offensively. And that's it. Oh, wow.
Big shot dropped Evangelista, but he pops right back up.
And look at the patience of Cabil. You know, he hit him with the shot. He's not rushing it. He knows that there's a few more that need to be landed.
Right. Yeah, that's impressive for just a 25-year-old fighter. Have that instinct to go for the kill.
And that's another thing, right? These guys are fighting with so much composure so early in their careers, you know? It's unbelievable, this talent, how talented these guys are nowadays.
Without a doubt. I mean, this is the future of the sport. LFA has put over 350 athletes into the UFC. That trend will continue this year.
Oh, big right hand. Evangelista, or left hand, I should say. Listen, when Evangelista goes, he hits. It's just a matter, he's got to make sure that he goes more often.
There was that left hand again landing from Evangelista.
It's surgical, it's fast, it goes to the point really quick.
Yeah, seems to be gaining confidence. Like those counters, too.
And that's what he's going to have to do, right? You know, you see Cabil's a bit faster, so if you can't be first, at least be last in a striking combination. That means a lot to the people, the judges watching the fight. They score that.
Seems Cabil is stalking Evangelista. Like that push kick.
The Evangelista needs to kind of throw the the pace down and slow down the pace a little bit. Jam him up. Jam up Cabil. Punch and tie up to something. Try to work it.
Yes. Good inside low kick there, ripped by Cabil. Evangelista fires back. Nice tight defense there by Cabil too.
Oh man, it's truly something special, because it's difficult to do when you're doing so many things like changing stances and, you know, presenting different offensive attacks. It's not an easy thing, and you see him when he switches stances, he kind of checks the range. He's always making sure he's checking the range. And I love his defense. It's very reminiscent of John Jones. It's really hard to land a shot when you're getting almost like a Heisman Trophy pushed to the face, you know?
Right.
It's really hard to land a shot.
Love that. Know a little something about that John Jones character. Exciting second round. Back and forth. Really anyone's fight as we'll go into the third and final frame here in Western New York. Ron Kruk and Rashad Evans with you. Remember, the main card coming up at the top of the hour on Vice TV. Championship doubleheader coming your way. You won't want to miss it.
Here you see Cabil with that right hand. It is surgical, it is hard, and he drops Evangelista. But Evangelista gets right back up, surprisingly enough, with a smile nonetheless. But as you see, a big left hand by Evangelista. You know, these guys are just throwing down, and the ability that they have to take this punishment, it's shocking to me, because it looks like some of these punches and kicks should send them to the shadow round, but
right,
they're eating it. Look at them.
Both of them, absolutely, and both of them are jawing at each other as we're ready for round number 3. Love it.
Man,
trash talk, and then the sign of respect.
That's amazing, man.
So cool.
That is so cool. That means that they've felt each other. You know, they've exchanged something that they always forever gonna remember.
Appreciate it. Absolutely. Still anyone's fight. Both men landing body kicks.
And to have a fight like this, where they're both pushing it, to still be so defensively sound is impressive in its own right.
Do you think that at some point in this round that Evangelista with that black belt would just try to get this fight to the ground?
You know, I would think he would, and that would be the smart thing to do, but I feel like he's just settled in for a striking affair. Like, sometimes the fight is the way it is, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to settle in for it. Call it ego. Call it feeling like you may have landed a punch that you feel like is going to be there.
Sure.
Whatever the case may be, but I feel like his chance of taking the fight to the ground is probably sailed.
There we go. That's fine by me. But no, that's well said, because it's not like he's not having success here in the stand-up game.
Yeah, he just needs to find some consecutive punches to put together that really matter, some significant strikes. When Evangelista gets his back on the cage, that's when he gets the most trouble from Cabil, and that's when he's able to land that straight right hand. The subtle footwork between the two of these guys is really good, cool. Man. It's so cool.
It's definitely a stand-up chess match, no doubt about it.
And it's advanced as far as the way they're able to move their feet and get off the angle. You see a lot of fighters with much more experience do not have the footwork to be able to move it like this to get off at angles. These guys are fighting off at an angle very close to each other, and it's just truly impressive to see.
Yeah, these two look like veterans in there. Cabil only 25, Evangelista 26. Cabil yet to lose, 3-0, and Evangelista very impressive 4-1.
And they're talking to each other.
They are, man.
Yeah, there's no chance that it's like the first one shoots, lose, right? That's what they're
how
thinking.
dare you?
How dare you take a shot? Nope. I think the decision to stand up on his feet has been made after the first round.
Right, right. 2:15 to go, third round. Cabil coming off a split decision win his last time out in February. And Evangelista suffered the first loss of his career, a title fight that was back in October.
You know, moments like these in a fight, Evangelista really has to kind of take advantage of it and try to move forward.
They're both just smiling and laughing, and what a fight.
Man.
Great stuff. And great matchmaking by Mark Fury, as always.
Absolutely. Watch how Cabil does such a good job of not allowing Evangelista to feel comfortable at all. Even when he's just resting, he's moving in such a way, it looks like he's hunting, and he's doing nothing but just really catching his breath.
Yeah, right.
But because of the way he's posturing and posing and moving, it's giving Evangelista a pause.
Under a minute to go. Body
nice
shot,
right hand.
yes, and the right. Both corners pleading with their fighters to pick it up. He's got one last flurry, one more offensive onslaught here. Oh, spinning back fist, just missed. Oh, a little stumble there.
I think a little fake believe stumble.
Was that what it was?
I think it was just trying to fake him out.
Possum, man, let's go.
A little showmanship, but look at Evangelista, still excited. Look at him.
Let's go, let's go. There we go, right in the center of the octagon.
Oh, they're gonna go, they're gonna go.
Time winding down. Oh, nice shot there from Evangelista.
Oh, big right hand by Evangelista.
Huge flurry, and I love it. Everyone here, the Seneca Allegheny Event Center on their feet. Beautiful, beautiful matchup. I mean, I feel bad. I feel they both deserve a W in this one.
I know, this is always tough when you see a situation like that. Fighters both come out and fight their hearts out, and you see it. You know, the respect is there. A lot of good moments between the two of them. It's too bad one of them has to lose.
No doubt about it. Both men celebrating inside the octagon, feeling that they should walk away victorious. It's a tough one to call, too. Judges have had their work cut out for them early here at LFA 233.
Yeah. As you see here, Evangelista coming forward, feeling an opportunity there, but firing back is Cabil. And this is towards the end of the fight where they decide just to let it all hang out. Here we go here in exchange. Cabil going, oh, nice left hand by Evangelista. Nice right hand as well.
Wow.
This is the end of the round. And they both knew they did something special. Listen, they went out there, they gave it all. They landed some big shots on each other, and they're both still conscious at the end of the fight.
Let's see who will get their hand raised. One more time, we go inside for the official decision. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision, Soufiane Cabil.
Morocco's Soufiane Cabil remains undefeated and extends an already impressive unbroken run to 4 straight as a pro. Rashad, his 9th straight going back to his amateur career. This kid is very impressive.
He truly is. I mean, he shows the composure of somebody who's been fighting for like 10 years more.
Yeah.
You know? And it's very impressive because all the things that he's done with the kicks and with the changing of stances, he remained defensively sound and very offensively competence the whole way through.
Definitely. Well, thank you for watching the LFA 233 preliminary bout streaming live in the U.S. on Spectation Sports, the new home of LFA preliminary bouts. Follow the LFA on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting, and get to Vice TV for the main card coming up at the top of the hour. For my broadcast partners, the Hall of Famer Rashad Evans and Mike Kendall, and a cast of thousands, I'm Ron Crook. We'll see you over on Vice TV.
On May 22nd at LFA 233, 2 titles will be on the line inside the LFA cage. In the main event, newly crowned welterweight champion Jonathan Piersma looks to begin his championship reign. Across from him stands a brutal finisher with bad intentions, Diego Bianchini. It all goes down at LFA 233.